Hi NEET aspirants, welcome to Unacademy NEET English. I'm your biology educator Ambika Sharma, and today we are going to talk about AFMC Pune, that is Armed Forces Medical Colleges Pune, and it is one of the best medical colleges in India, and moreover it's a dream college of many NEET aspirants, those who are not just looking for the MBBS degree but they want to live life like a cadet. Here you are not going to be a student in the MBBS, but you people will be the cadets there. You will live life like a soldier there, and this college will not just give you the MBBS degree but the lifestyle, that discipline and that different experiences. And here in this college you can explore so many things other than your degree. So it's a dream medical college of many NEET aspirants, and we have seen many cases where students, they are easily getting AIIMS Delhi but still they opted for AFMC Pune, and trust me, it is also one of my it is basically my dream medical college. If I will get a chance to get admission in the MBBS, I will go for the AFMC Pune. So now let's talk about the AFMC Pune. So in today's video we will talk about everything. We are going to discuss the number of seats, the eligibility criteria, the career prospect, the benefits that you people are going to get, and even everything about the commission services as well. So here you guys can see the campus, your uniform, right, and this is how you guys are going to get your degree. So it is going to be a very different experience if you are studying in AFMC Pune. So now let's start. So if I talk about the AFMC, so initially kids, it was established in 1948, but it was established for the postgraduate courses, for the research and all. But on 4th August 1962, it was the MBBS courses, the undergraduate courses were also introduced there in AFMC Pune. And moreover, if I talk about the affiliation, so here you guys can see it is affiliated from the Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nasik, and it is recognized by NMC, that is your National Medical Commission. Okay, so step by step I'll tell you everything. So let's start with the total number of seats. Total number of seats are 145. Actually it is not 145, actually total 150 seats are there. Now you must be thinking, then ma'am, why 145, why 150? Let me tell you these things in detail. But first of all, focus here kids. So total 150 candidates are going to take admission there. Total 150 medical cadets will be there in MBBS course, and you will not be the doctors after your degree, but you guys will be commissioned as officers of the Indian Armed Forces. Right, so it is the only college where after your MBBS you are directly going to get you will go for the permanent commissions. You will be the commissioned officers, and here you will be the commissioned officers of the Indian Armed Forces. Now I will tell you about the degree, about the courses, and about the number of seats as well. So you can say that duration of course is 5.5 years, and out of that 4.5 years this duration is of your degree, and 1 year internship is there. Right, so as I said, course type is full time, seats total 145 are there, but actually it is 150. Let me explain you. So here you guys can see it is from the official information voucher of 2022. So here you guys can see, as I said, total 150 seats are there. So out of it, total 145 medical cadets, they are the Indians, and here out of these 145, 115 seats are for boys and 30 seats are for girls. So girls, you have to work hard if you want to take admission in AFMC Pune. You literally need to work very hard. And moreover kids, now you must be thinking about these 5 seats. So here you guys can see, in addition of 145 seats, Government of India at its discretion through Ministry of External Affairs and Ministry of Defence may sponsor and select 5 NEET UG qualified foreign candidates from friendly foreign countries for MBBS training in AFMC. So basically that 5 seats is reserved for the foreign candidates from the friendly countries, of course, and they need to qualify the NEET UG. Okay, so this is what you need to understand. And out of these 145 seats, 10 seats are reserved for SC, ST students. Okay, 10 seats are reserved for ST, ST students. Now focus here, these points are very important, that's why I have highlighted. So if I talk about your 12th percentage, so in 12th you have to score minimum 60% marks in physics plus chemistry plus biology. Yes, I'm not including the English here initially. So 60% aggregate score should be there in physics, chemistry and biology. And if I talk about the physics, chemistry, biology and English, it should not be less than 50%. This is what you need to focus. And you should be unmarried, okay, and medically you need to be fit. So now I will tell you all that things in detail. So here you guys can see this part, right? So as I said, if you want to take the admission there, right, if you want to take the admission there, first of all, I told you about the marks, and then medically fit you need to be. And now here you guys can see, obviously you should be the citizen of India, and moreover, even if you are an Indian but you are living in a different country, so you should have the citizenship of India, and moreover, in respect of whom the Ministry of Home Affairs issue a certificate of eligibility. So this is what you need that certificate, and you should have the citizenship of India as well if you want to take admission in AFMC Pune. And at the time of admission you need to be unmarried. Moreover, during the course of MBBS you are not allowed to get married as well. Moreover, here you guys can see the age criteria. It is as per last year admissions. It is from 2022 information voucher. So here you guys can see the candidate should have attained the age of 17 years on 31st December 2022, right? So we can hope for this year it will be 17 years on 31st December 2023. And here you can see, but must not have attained the age of 24 years. Means at the time of admission your age should be less than 24 years. It should not be 24 years. This is what you need to keep in your head. So here you guys can see, that student must have been born not earlier than 1st January 1999. It is a very important question. Many students ask it. And not later than 31st December 2005. And even candidates from Jammu and Kashmir and from Ladakh, they are even eligible for AFMC Pune. Now, I was telling you about the marks. So here you guys can see your marks should not be less than 60% in all the 3 science subjects, that is physics, chemistry and biology. And in physics, chemistry, biology and English, it should not be less than 50%. Okay, so these are the examinations that you guys can give. I'll share the PDF in the Telegram group if you want more update on it. But still, I'll tell you, the higher secondary or equivalent examination in science of a statutory Indian university or board or any other recognized examination body with English, physics, chemistry and biology, right? And it shall include practical test in all the 3 science subjects. So obviously practicals are also important here. And even the pre-professional or pre-medical examination with English, physics, chemistry and biology, right, even after passing either high secondary school examination, but it should also include that practical test, right? So this is the eligibility criteria. Now let's talk about the selection criteria. So obviously you need to qualify the NEET examination first, and it is not just the NEET examination that will give you the admission there. No, you have to go for the another test as well. So I'm going to tell you about these tests in detail. So here you can see score good in NEET UG, then NEET counseling will be there, the TOLER, the PAT interview, and finally the medical examination. So even you have to qualify this medical examination as well. So here you people can see, right? So after, let's say you are scoring very good marks in the in the NEET examination. I will tell you the cutoff as well. Just stay tuned. Just watch this video till the end. Then obviously on the site of your MCC, what you have to do, you have to register for the counseling whenever the schedule will be out, and after doing that, obviously as per your marks you will get selected. You have to select the college. If you want to take admission in AFMC, in the choice filling you have to fill the AFMC. So if your marks are good, so obviously you will be called for the screening, right? And then these are the tests that you need to give. So I'll tell you about these tests in detail. As of now you can see that TOLER is basically test of English language comprehensions, logic and reasoning, 80 marks, and psychological assessment test, right, that you just need to qualify, and then there will be the interview and medical examination that you need to qualify. So now I will tell you all the things in detail. So first of all, you can even note down the websites, because the counseling schedule can be out anytime. So if you want to take admission here, then you should note down each and every step here. So first of all, what you have to do, if you want to join AFMC, right, for the MBBS, so what you have to do, you have to register and apply for AFMC Pune on DGHS website, that is www.mcc.nic.in, as I said. Okay, then after that, after the last date of registration, list of candidates who have applied for AFMC Pune will be provided by DGHS, and NEET roll number of candidates who are shortlisted for screening, right, on the basis of their merit, it will be displayed on the website. So for the screening, they are approximately going to call 1700 students. Just imagine. So initially for the screening itself, they can call 1700 students, and obviously majority of them will be boys because there are more seats for boys. So 1380 boys and 360 girls. So this is what you guys can note down. So there are so many students are going to come for this, right? So after that, what you have to do, the exact schedule of screening, obviously with all the details of shortlisted candidates, again you can check it on mcc.nic.in, and even you guys can check it on the AFMC website as well. Okay, so you cannot even request for change in interview or something unless it is very important, right? No such request will be entertained there. Now see here, what is this taller? So as I said, the shortlisted candidates, now they will be called for this test of English language, comprehension, logic and reasoning, and then PAT, interview and medical examination. So when it comes to this taller test, so here you guys can see it will be CBT, that is computer based test, right? It will be a CBT test. It is not offline, right? So it is computer based test. It will be having 40 MCQs of 2 marks each, right bache? So maximum 80 marks will be there, and definitely here also you are having the negative marking. Again 0.5 marks will be deducted for the negative response, right bache? So 40 questions will be required to answer in 30 minutes. So just imagine 40 questions, 30 minutes, and negative marking is also there, and each question is of 2 marks. So this is what you need to take care. So you have to, if you are dreaming to get admission here in AFMC Pune, and even this year NEET 2023 you have qualified good marks, so please prepare for this taller examination as well. Now after it, there will be an interview of 50 marks. Okay, in addition to the core subjects, the candidate will be interviewed on general awareness, right, and knowledge, interest, hobbies and personality by a panel of judges. So many people will be there and they are going to ask you the questions. So due weightage will be given to the candidates for participation in NCC sports at various level, right? So after this, here you people can see the final merit list will be based on the final score, right? Your written examination plus this interview marks, and then there will be the PAT, psychological assessment test. It is again a qualifying examination and its score will not be considered for the final merit list. So here you guys can see you have to give this and this. So firstly taller, then interview, then PAT and then medical examination. So basically you need to score good marks here in interview as well as in taller. It will be considered for the merit. So it is not just the NEET UG marks, but these tests are also important for AFMC Pune. Okay, so final result of the selected merit list and the wait list candidates will again be available on MCC portal as well as on the official website of the AFMC, right? So at the time of admission, you should have all your original certificates, your mark sheets, your NEET UG admit card, right, your score card, original certificate of NCC if you have any, or sports certificates, whatever it is. So basically you should have the original documents. This is what you need to keep in your head, right? So on the okay, so we are, yes, so on the basis of NEET UG score and screening at AFMC, 2 merit lists will be there. One is for the boys and another is for the girls. Okay, so for girls as well there will be a separate merit list. For the boys as well there will be a separate merit list, and basically the remaining candidates, they will be in the waiting list. They can check later on, you know, if sometimes some students they get selected but they don't want to take admission there. So maybe your name will get in waiting list and later on you get the seat there. So this is what you have to do. So candidates which are admitted to AFMC for MBBS, they have a compulsory liability to serve as commissioned officers in AFMC. This is something very important, guys. Kindly take a note of it as well if you are interested in this college, right? So you have to, after AFMC, you have to, it is mandatory that you have to serve in the armed forces medical services as the commissioned officers, and it is a good thing as well. You are directly getting a job, but sometimes some people they don't want to go for it. So at that time, before taking admission in AFMC MBBS, you have to sign, you or your parents, your guardian need to sign a bond, right? So if you are not going to serve after your MBBS degree, so you have to pay certain amount to them, and then you'll be free. And that amount is not just 50,000, 60,000, it is in lakhs, right? I'll tell you about it as well. So offer of the type of commission, it depends upon the, right, like after MBBS you can go for two things: permanent commission and short service commission. I will tell you about it as well. But as I said, if you don't want to go for it, so obviously you have to pay the amount as well, because we used to sign a bond there. So see here, at the time of admission, parents or guardians of the candidates, they are required to sign a bond agreement for rupees 63 lakhs basically. Yes, for the 63 lakhs. And any candidate withdrawing from the college after 7, even let's say you have taken admission today, right, you still have 7 days to think about it. Even after 7 days, if you want to leave that particular seat, then your parents need to pay 63 lakh rupees, right? And it is at, see, till 4 p.m. So any candidate withdrawing from the college after 7 days of admission after 4 p.m. will have to pay bond money as per the existing rules. So this is what you need to keep in your head. And even if you want to take admission in the other medical college and you are looking, you should check that bond agreement and all the details, right? So this is about it. And here you guys can see the missing facilities, right? They are simply amazing. Even for the vegetarian cadets, for the non-vegetarian cadets, you will get the separate, right, mess as per the choice. Okay, so now I will tell you some, the government provides the following concessions to service liability candidates, right, to the males and the females. See, you are going to get the stipend here, and even if you are, whatever fees you are paying for AFMC now, whatever fees you guys are going to pay, you are going to get many benefits out of it. Like, I'll give you one example. If you are paying 5,000 now, so in one or another form you will get back that 5,000, and along with that you will get the stipend. Let me tell you. So entitled ration as authorized and subsidized messing arrangement, this is what you are going to get. The concessions to service liability candidate, hostel accommodation and allied services, right? So AC 3-tier railway warrant for journey during term vacations, this is what you guys are going to get, right? So hair cutting allowance will be there, uniform allowance will be there, stationery allowance will be there, book and equipment allowance will be there, traveling, right, you will even get the traveling allowance also, and here washing allowance will also be provided. So all AFMC cadets, they are provided insurance, disability benefits by Army Group Insurance Fund on a payment of rupees 7,200 as a one-time non-refundable premium, right? So additional premium for every relegated term of 6 months is rupees this. So this is what you guys are going to get. So even if you are going for hair cutting, right, for dresses, for uniform and all, you are going to get the money, right? You will get the allowances. So here you can say stationery allowance of rupees 1,120 per year, rupees 140 per month. So this is what you are going to get. So basically in free of cost, you are going to do your MBBS here, right? Now something very important, that is your medical examination. It is very important, kindly listen to me very carefully here. So obviously candidates called for the screening will be subjected to a medical board, right? And here you will be having the directed and commanded AFMC, right, bache, you have to report there. So these are the some standards that they are going to check, right? So here you guys can see height and weight standards. So for male cadets, if I talk about the height, the minimum height for entry into AFMS for male cadet is 157 centimeter, right? And candidates that belongs to the hills and northeastern states, they will be accepted with a minimum height of 152 centimeter, because in that regions, you know, the height, it doesn't grow generally because of genes and all, you know it very well, right? So an allowance for the growth of 2 centimeter will be made for candidate if they are below 18 years at the time of examination. So at the time of examination, if your age is less than 18 years, so obviously you will get allowance for the growth of 2 centimeter. And now if I talk about the females, the minimum height should be 152 centimeter. Again, the girls from hills region or from northeastern state, they should have the height of 147 centimeter, and the same eligibility is for them as well. And if I talk about the visual standards, sometimes many students, they ask me this thing that ma'am, we use the spectacles, so are we eligible or not? So here you guys can see So visual standards, you guys can see that 6 by 6, 6 by 36, 6 by 36. So right, these are the things that are mentioned here, bache. And even in the description box, I will put the official information voucher. You can check if there is any other problem also, you guys can check, because they are going to check so many things. Fistula should not be there, digestive system should work like this, so everything will be checked, and I will put that official information voucher in the description box, right? So myopia, for myopia also, so there are certain ranges that they have given, right? So you should be in that, even if you are using the spectacles, even if you are having myopia, hypermetropia, if your the number is in that range, it's okay, it's fine, you are eligible for AFMC. Okay, so I was telling you about the MESS, so here you guys can see. Now come to the cutoff, which is very important, obviously. So for NEET 2022, for the boys, the cutoff was 620. In 2021, it was 615. In 2020, it was 618. 2019, 596, and 2018, 551. So you guys can see that from till 2022, basically, the cutoff is increasing, right? It is the trend, basically, right? So now in 2018, it was 551 marks. In 2022, it was 620 marks. And now I can tell you, bache, for this particular year, you can plus 10 to 15 marks there. So again, for this year also, cutoff is going to be very high. And if I talk about the girls, for the girls, because limited number of seats are there, so girls, you need to score very good marks if you want to join the AFMC. So last year for girls, the cutoff was 630, more than boys. So for 2021, it was 627. For 2020, it was 637, 610, and 551. So this year also, the cutoff is going to be very high, as I said, right? So it is obviously a prestigious college. You have to give your best to get admission there. Now, if I talk about the career prospect, again, you guys can see here, it is something very wonderful. So on successful completion of MBBS bache from AFMC, you need to join the AFMC as commissioned officers. This is something very amazing, and it is the only medical college in which, after MBBS, that particular student is directly eligible for the commission. Right, directly eligible. Otherwise, you have to crack so many exams, then only you are going to get that government job and all. But here you are directly eligible to work as commissioned officer in the defense forces. You can go for army, for the navy, and for the air force, as per your choice. So if I have to tell you about this, so you guys can see here, right, join as commissioned medical officers, and on the basis of merit come your choice, right? Even on the basis of merit, even as per your choice, you can even go for the permanent commission. PC here is permanent commission. So once you enrolled here in permanent commission, till retirement you can work, and the pay scale is very good. I'll come to this. And rest will go for the short service commission. So short service commission is basically for the 7 years. So after your MBBS, for the 7 years, minimum for the 7 years, you have to serve in the army hospitals, or you can say that whatever you are opting in the defense hospitals. And you can even extend it. Right, you can even extend your SSC for 14 years basically. For 14 years, you can even extend it. This is what you need to know. So it is written here that on the basis of merit come choice, 50% of the medical cadets, they will get permanent commission, rest will get the short service commission, right? And promotions to next higher rank exist in the cadre subject to satisfactory service and fitness for the rank. So here, right, during your internship, you are not just the doctor, you will be the lieutenant, you will be the colonel, you will be the captain. That is how time to time you will get the promotions, right? So here I can show you this. See, from cadet to lieutenant on commissioning, like when you will join the hospital for the internship, you will be the lieutenant. So you can see the basic pay here is 57,800, and trust me, during MBBS also you are getting the stipend. Even after that, you are getting that amount of you are going to get very good amount of salary here. And as per your fitness criteria and everything, from lieutenant, the captain, so on completion of internship, 63,000. So this is the basic pay. I'm not considering any other allowances here. It is just the basic pay. So from captain to major, and major to lieutenant colonel to colonel to brigadier to major general to lieutenant general. So you guys can see, along with that, even the pay scale will also increase, Okay, so captain to major will be after 4 years of service as captain, and major to lieutenant colonel will be after 7 years of service as major. So this is what, so career wise also this AFMC is very good. It's very good. And for internship there are different hospitals, right, like military hospital in Jodhpur and Pathankot, the hospitals are there in Delhi, Kent, Ambala. These are few examples, right? These are few examples you can search, and after your MBBS you can join here as an intern. Right, so here you can see when it comes to the medical examination, I told you already, right, the medical board will be held as per the instruction of the office of DGA FMS. The candidates called for the screening, I told you about it already. So I hope it is clear to you, and see, this is the everything I have mentioned here in short as well. So here you guys can see the allowances also. Book and equipment grant will be 6,000 per year, uniform allowance will be 6,000, which is one time grant, and cash grant towards messing is 18 rupees per day. Hair cutting allowances 210. So this is what you guys are going to get. So if you are paying something, you are getting it in return. Okay, you are getting it in return. So there are different clubs there also. It is not just the degree, it is not just the libraries. There are different type of clubs are there. You can explore whatever you want to explore, right? You are interested in music, in art, whatever you want, you guys can go for that. The swimming pool, the gymnasium, everything is there in that AFMC campus. Literally, let me tell you, right, everything is there. So college fee, if I talk about the fees and deposit, basically 27,500. Allied charges will be paid, basically total amount of 90,000 you have to pay, right? 90,000 something you have to pay, and see, in return you are also getting it, right? So here you guys can see the campus, right? So many activities are there, the NCC camps, right, these synthetic tracks, right, the mess, central cadet mess is also there, badminton court, swimming pools, gymnasium, everything is there, you name it, you will get it. So ultimately, what is the conclusion of all these things? What is the conclusion? So you people can say here that AFMC cutoff, you can see the past trend, it's increasing, isn't it? It's increasing. You have to work very hard if you want to take admission in this particular college. And for this year, you can take, if last year it was at 620, for this year you can even expect 630 to 640 marks for the boys only. And along with that, you know that you have to qualify the taller and the interview as well. So guys, work very hard for it if you really want to go to the AFMC Pune. And trust me, once you will take the admission there, everything is going to be very easy for you. And in AFMC, right, it's not like that after MBBS you cannot go for the masters. No, you will see many specialists there, right? And you have to work for some time, and even after few years you will get your PG courses as well, and even by a NEET PG also you can go there. So there are different things. I will put the information voucher in the description box. You guys can check all the information out of it, but this is all about the AFMC that you should know. And if you are really interested, please work very hard for it, right? Work very hard for it. And for it, what we can do for you is we can teach you in a better way. We can guide you that how you guys can achieve your goal. And for it, the batch that my team is taking on Unacademy platform, the NEET Avengers batch, so for that particular batch we have started the entry points, different entry points we have started. And this is the NEET Energized batch. It is also an entry point for the NEET Avengers batch. So if you want to enroll with us, if you want a team which is enthusiastic, right, which knows what to deliver to the students and how to increase their marks, then yes, this batch is for you. So what you have to do, again, the link is there in the description box, but you have to join this particular batch. So in this batch, what will you get? Extra 33 plus hours, weekly test, chapter wise test will also be there. In these extra 33 plus hours, whatever chapters we have completed in NEET Avengers batch, you guys will get the recorded session. Okay, you are going to get that, but along with that, the recap sessions will be provided to you. The live recap sessions will be provided to you. Your Wazeem sir is going to take the boot camp. He will provide you the strategy. The one-to-one interaction will be there. So I'm not saying just AFMC Pune, maybe you want to go to some other medical college, but for that you have to work very hard. You literally need to work very hard. No doubt the paper of NEET is very easy, right? The syllabus is simple, but again, 22 to 23 lakh aspirants they are giving the NEET examination, bache, and seats are just 90,000 and 95,000. So if you are actually dreaming that yes, I just want to go to the right MBBS colleges only, and if you are dreaming of going to this AFMC Pune, you need to work very, very, very hard. So be the part of this batch. You are not going to regret, and you will get everything on just one platform. And moreover, let me tell you, bache, because we are getting so many requests. See, this channel is for the learners, right? This is the agenda. Why did we start this? Right, the only agenda behind is we really want to help students, and we want that students who are actually serious for their examination. We don't want such students who are like, we'll think of it, we don't know what to do, what not to do. No, if you have the clarity, if you know that yes, this is what you want, then yes, we are here for you. And because of that, because we are getting many requests, so for that we have even increased the flash sale duration for our learners as well, right? And trust me, when we work in an organization, I mentioned it earlier also, when we work in an organization, even they expect something from us, right? Even they want their benefits, but somehow we convince that that is why we have started this, that is why we have joined you guys. We know you people even want to do something for the students, so this time please help us. We want more and more students to be the part of our batch, so that we can help them, literally, so that we can help them. This is the beauty of online platform. Even if I'm teaching the 1,000 students, I will teach them with the same intensity. I will take your doubts as well. So guys, be the part of this batch, and by tomorrow, right, tomorrow till 12 a.m. right, tomorrow till 12 a.m. So basically you can say that 23rd, basically you guys will get this batch at a very low price. You guys are going to get an additional discount of rupees 5,000. So be the part of this batch. I want to see you all here, and I'm teaching the biomolecules. Very interesting chapter it is. I don't want you guys to have backlogs, so start your NEET preparation quickly, and do let me know in the comment section which medical college you guys are dreaming of, where do you want to go, and I will definitely make video on that. After AFMC Pune, we will talk about the AIMS Delhi also, we will talk about the CMC Vellore also, and even if you want me to make one video of any medical college, I will make it. Just let me know about it. So stay tuned. Thank you. Do subscribe.